Hello, I just wanted to ask you a question and spark some thought within you today because every day you have a choice. You have a choice in everything that you do, but specifically, let's talk about you have the choice to eat foods that make your body feel good. You have the choice to use products that are healthy and safe for your skin. You have the choice to drink things and eat things that actually, like I said, feel good for yourself, but most specifically your system in general, not just everyone else's, but yours specifically. You have the choice every day to either go to the gym or not go to the gym, or work out or not work out. You have the choice to love yourself or not love yourself. You have the choice to take the time for yourself or not take the time for yourself. You have the choice to choose between soda and water. You have the choice to choose between processed and natural. You have the choice. You have the choice to choose between healthy and serving and unhealthy and limiting. And every single day we are faced with these choices, and they're placed in front of us every day, right? You even have the choice to who you surround yourself with. And too many of us are not making the right choices for ourselves. Why? Because we've either been conditioned to believe that a certain choice is actually okay, or we're not willing to go through what we need to go through in order to actually start living through what we already know. So I would love to know, what types of choices do you see going through and showing up in your life that you're not making, that you could be making, or vice versa, that you are making and that you're proud of yourself for making? Because even if you just walk through the store, hey, thank you for the love hearts. I don't even know who that is. Can you say hi? But even if you're just walking through the store and you have these two options, you can either pick up that Monster, Rockstar, or some sort of energy drink full of crap, or you can choose a natural source of energy and really ask yourself, what does my body need right now? What does my body actually need? Because all these quick fixes, all these quick little problem solvers, all these random ways to solve whatever problem it is that you're having is not going to work in the long term. And it's actually limiting you, your performance, and your life in general. It's not allowing you to truly love yourself and embrace yourself every day, because if you're putting things on your body or in your body or around your body that are not serving you, then that means you are limiting yourself, because you're putting chemicals, you're washing your clothing with chemicals, you are eating things that have been processed, you are putting things on your body that are full of chemicals. I mean, it's really sad, actually, because these are the things that are so readily available to us. These are the things that have become accepted. These are the things that have been conditioned in our mind to be okay, to be fine. These are the things that have been put in front of us day after day after day. Maybe for some of us, these are things that we grew up with. Maybe for some of us, these are things that we just can afford or are willing to look for. Maybe for some of us, this is just something that we're like, we don't know much about it. But let me tell you something. You know more than you think you know. The problem is there are different layers, and there are different blocks, and there are different beliefs, and many different layers, basically, that you need to peel back, which are blocking your ability to tap into the knowledge that you already have deep down within, just from being who you are, just from having a soul, or being a soul, and having a body. Just from living as a human being, you have knowledge. You have first nature, right? Like, you have first nature instincts. Yet so much of that is being shadowed by things that are not first nature. And we're making decisions that do not serve us. I mean, it's really unfortunate to see people are literally choosing the unhealthy option versus the healthy one, either because they don't know, which is a little bit, in my eyes, a little bit shaky, because deep down inside you do know. I don't think anybody would choose to put chemicals on, in, or around themselves if they knew, right? We all know what's going on. So you have the choice, and I am making this video to give you a little bit of a love nudge like I usually do, and to tell you you have a responsibility to make the right choice for yourself. And if you're not taking pride in putting the right things around you, inside of you, on you, etc., then you're not taking responsibility for yourself. You're not honoring your soul, you're not honoring your heart, you're not honoring yourself. And you need to start doing that. You need to start respecting yourself enough to give yourself what you deserve, and to create the most loving and fueling and fulfilling and serving environment for yourself and for your soul as possible, because that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And I am really raising my awareness around this in my own life. I've become much more aware of what I'm putting on my body. I was already aware of what's going in my body, but much more aware of, let's say, supplements and nutrition in terms of supplemental nutrition. I've become much more aware of the things that I'm washing my clothing in, the things that I'm washing my dishes with, cleaning the table with. Because guess what? These are things we eat off of. These are things that we just do, la da 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 da, no big deal. But they affect us in the long run. They really affect us. And if we don't start increasing our awareness in this world, then it will be of no surprise to me if the disease rates continue to rise, if illness continues to rise. None of this will surprise me. Why? Because it's already happening. There's already proof. It's already occurring in our life, and we're accepting it. We're accepting it, and we shouldn't be. And for those of us who are bold enough to stand up and say, you know what, no, I deserve better, and I'm not going to live this way, and I'm not going to put up with this, and I'm going to choose what's best for me, those are the ones who are going to come out on top. Guarantee it. Those are the ones that you see living healthy, living happily, and living freely, and having fulfilling lives. I'm telling you right now. Why? Because they're tapping into what they already know deep down inside. And they're utilizing the knowledge that they're getting in the world. Like the real legitimate knowledge that comes from knowing what it is that you need as a human being, as a soul, as a mind. Like these are things that really matter. So I'm sharing this, like I said, this is a love nudge. This is to tell you to start taking responsibility for the choices that you're making, and be okay with making the choices that serve you over the choices that don't. And you can give 100, you can give 50, or you can give 0, but anything less than 100 is nothing at all. Nothing. Why? Because you deserve 100. And until you allow yourself to have that, until you give yourself that, it's going to be very hard to accept it and receive it. And I say this with the utmost love and respect for each and every one of you, because I am so grateful for you, and I appreciate you, and I want you to be living your most healthy and fulfilling life. And the best way you can do that is by starting to increase your awareness and really take responsibility for your choices. So with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day, night, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Just make it awesome. And if you know anyone who could benefit from this video, tag them below or give this video a share. I'm really excited to hear your thoughts, and I will chat with you guys tomorrow.